What a gorgeous face. Am I dreaming? He smells so good. His hand is still. Harassing me.
Ruby, what are you doing? I just saw you were sweating, just wiping it off.
Who are you? Don't think you can get fresh with me just 'cause you're handsome. Do it again, and I'm calling the cops.
I'll go get the doctor.
Doctor? Shouldn't I be on set? Did I not die? But this hospital is a dump. Even in a life or death situation, the damn crew's cutting corners. (1983). So after my sudden death, my soul transmigrated into another Ruby Shaw in the 80s. A parallel universe.
Doctor, my wife, since she woke up, she seems a bit off. Could you please take a look at her?
This hunk, and he's my husband? Gotta admit, he's really hot. Even among all those short drama tycoons, he'd definitely be up there. A husband this perfect. How did he get stuck with a shrewish wife like the original me? The original Ruby Shaw, back in the 80s, was a notorious shrew for miles. A total good-for-nothing, always drinking and gambling. The Shaw family, for the money, sold her off to the Lynn family like they were selling their daughter. And the idiot actually helped them count the money. Once she got to the Lynns, she got even lazier and greedier, always begging for money or stealing stuff to sell, just to pay off her gambling addict father's debts, and fund her parasitic brother's fun. Dad, is this really gonna work? It won't kill me, right?
You do want half of the Lynn family's money, don't you? If you don't fake suicide for a divorce, they'll never agree. We raised you all these years, you know. Don't act like a waste of money now. If not for me and your mom, then do it for your brother. If we don't trade you for cash.
How's your brother ever gonna get a wife? In the end, to get half of Leo's assets.
She actually went along with her own family and took pills, faking suicide to force a divorce. Come on, you take half the bottle first, go on.
The original was a real piece of work, huh? It's a wonder that hopeless romantic put up with her. Miss Shaw took too much, so her mind might be a bit fuzzy, but otherwise, she's fine. She'll be okay with some rest at home.
Thank you, doctor. Now that you're okay, let's get this divorce over with as soon as possible. I agreed to it.
No. I'm not divorcing you.
Isn't this exactly what you wanted? Look, don't worry. Even after we divorce, I'll give you half of everything, then.
I said I'm not divorcing you. I finally landed a husband who's hot and loaded. I'm not letting him go. This was supposed to be a smooth transmigration story, but the original Ruby is such a mess, giving me a disastrous start right off the bat. Heavens, are you kidding me?
Ruby Shaw, are you playing some kind of amnesia game? You're the one who tried to force a divorce by faking suicide.
That's it. I can pretend I have amnesia. I could just pretend to have amnesia. It's a disastrous start, all right. But I've got a devoted husband. This time, I'm gonna live a whole new story. No way I'm divorcing him. Leo, I really don't remember anything. You're so handsome, and you love me to bits. I'd never divorce you. Take me home, please?
Ruby Shaw, you think it's funny to tease me?
My loyal puppy, my heart aches. My head hurts again. The doctor said I need to go home to recover.
Let's go.
Honey, I can't walk another step. You're in great shape, huh? The original me really didn't know how lucky she was. Even by modern standards, this is a wealthy household.
Leo, you're back.
These are my amazing in-laws. This kid, the original me, used so much saving Leo's life as an excuse to boss everyone around. The old couple endured it all without a word.
For goodness sake, can you put it on the table?
What a difference between parents. Mom and Dad, I won't say another word. From now on, just watch what I do. I'll treat you right, I promise.
Don't be like this. Now, we old folks can't take it. Since you're getting divorced, we're not cleaning up your mess anymore. Take all that junk with you. And get out, the sooner the better.
Dad, we're family. Let's not even talk about divorce. From now on, I'll handle all the housework. I'm great at chores, really.
She must have lost her mind. Or is this some new trick?
I don't know. Ever since she woke up, she's like a different person.
Ruby Shaw, a second chance at life. It all starts with this room.
Take a break, Ruby. You're making your dad and me even more nervous.
Just tell us straight. How much money do you want this time?
Mom, Dad, just think of your old daughter-in-law is dead. The person standing before you now is a brand new Ruby Shaw. This time, it's really not about money.
Lin family, come out here. This time, you're definitely paying up.
And you said it wasn't about money.
The Lins, get your asses out here now. You drove our daughter to suicide. Pay up. Hey, everyone, come look over here. The Lins are killers.
What's all the yelling about? Don't you dare slander us.
Who's making false accusations? My daughter ordered on pills trying to kill herself, and you're still trying to weasel out of it. You owe us our daughter back. You owe us money.
We'll pay. We'll pay. But Ruby is standing right here.
Last life? My leeching parents drove me to my grave. This life? My own flesh and blood tried to cash in on my death. Not this time. I'm changing my fate. I'm cutting off this parasitic family for good.
So what if my sister's fine now? She still tried to off herself because of your son. You, as his family, are to blame.
Right. You can't shirk your responsibility.
Pay up.
Ruby, so this is your idea of change. I understand.
You'll do what? I got myself into this mess. My in-laws have nothing to do with it. Period. And you won't get a single cent from us. Leo and my parents-in-law have been nothing but good to me. Not only are you getting nothing this time, you'll never get another dime from me again. Ever.
Ruby, what kind of nonsense are you spouting? Did they threaten you to say that? If they're threatening you, just blink. We'll know. Your dad's got your back.
Oh, for heaven's sake, everyone, come look. Neighbors, you be the judge. Is there no justice in this world?
If we don't get what we deserve today, we're dying right here on your doorstep.
Hey, everyone, come take a look. The Lin family is bullying us around just because they're loaded. They even threatened our daughter to silence her. Neighbors, tell me, is this fair? Is there no justice in this world?
If we don't get justice today, we're dying right here.
In-laws, are you at it again?
Can't we just talk this through?
Exactly. You keep pulling this stunt every single day. How are we supposed to hold our heads up in this village?
Mom, if you give in and talk nicely today, they'll be back tomorrow demanding more. I used to be so naive. I took advantage of your kindness and Leo's affection for me. I brought nothing but shame to the Lin family. But I promise you, it ends now. Not a single cent goes to them today.
Was I wrong about her? But then why would she do this?
Let me make one thing perfectly clear. Me taking those pills had nothing to do with the Lins. I was being a moron. If you keep trying to shake us down here, we're calling the cops.
Hold on. Have you lost your mind, girl? Or your memory? Wasn't this the plan we all came up with together? You were gonna threaten suicide to force a divorce from Leo, and we'd split their fortune right down the middle. Why are you backing out on the deal now? You'd even call the cops on your own family? If anyone's getting arrested, it's you.
Original Ruby, could your scheme be any more insane? You're digging my grave here.
You've really outdone yourselves. Fine. This time, I'll grant your wish. We get divorced. Today. You don't need to make a scene. I'll go divorce Ruby right now. After the divorce, you can decide how much money to split.
It's a misunderstanding. I won't divorce. Don't be impulsive. Let me explain myself.
Ruby, since you've almost achieved your goal, there's no need to act. I said, I'll let you have your way.
No choice. I'll just faint.
Stop it. Let's get her inside first.
What should I do now? They had to land me in a no-win situation. There's no reasoning with them. Wait a minute. The original was known far and wide as a shrew. Although she wasn't too bright, she had a hidden ace up her sleeve. In my previous life, I was bullied no matter what I did. This time around, I'm a shrew. Why should I be reasonable?
She just recovered from a serious illness, and her health is still unstable. But don't worry, this time, I definitely won't cling to her anymore.
Look, Leo, if you want to avoid the divorce, that's possible too. Over the past couple of years, when my sister has asked you for money, it's gotten harder and harder, so she was forced to divorce you. As long as your family stops pleading poverty, and keeps giving us money, we can avoid the divorce.
That's right. Ruby saved your life, so your family should repay the favor.
But your family is a bottomless pit. The son is lazy and greedy, and the father is a gambling addict. Is this really good for Ruby?
Enough talk. Just give us the money, or we're taking you down with us.
Taking you down with us.
Cut the crap. Give me the money now.
Or else we're all going down together.
You're awake, Ruby.
That's my girl. If they say no today, we'll fight to the death.
What are you doing?
Ruby Shaw, you've gone too far.
You're right. We do need to fight. But it's you leeches I'm fighting.
Ruby Shaw, have you lost your mind? You dare raise a cleaver at your own parents? You ungrateful daughter.
Ruby, you got the wrong people. Look closer.
I'm aiming right at parents like you, who sell their daughter for money, and favor sons over daughters. And you gambling parasite.
How could I raise such a vicious daughter? Do you even have any sense of reason?
Oh, I'm sorry. A shrew doesn't need to.
Let's go. Let's go. That Ruby Shaw is throwing a fit again. She's crazy enough to attack her own parents.
If anyone dares bully my husband or my in-laws again, I'll chop them dead.
Hold it. Hold on. I need a breather.
From now on, if anyone tries to bully my husband or my parents-in-law, I'll kill them.
I'm done. Cut it out.
Ruby, are you done with this crap? Acting up right here in our own house? You're really going to kill us?
You think I'm acting? Let me say this again. From now on, you won't see a single penny from the Lin family.
Hold on. You can't just back out without discussing it with us. We're your family. You said it yourself. If you get a divorce, you can get half of the Lin family's money. That way we can clear your dad's gambling debts.
Family? You treat me like a money-making machine. You fed me pills and almost killed me.
I just didn't get the dose right. Besides, you're okay now, right?
I'm lucky I survived. So from now on, I'm living differently. You're the ones who always said that once a daughter is married, she's no longer part of the family. Well, I'm with the Lin family now. All your gambling debts are none of my concern, and they have nothing to do with the Lin family.
That's heartless. If it wasn't for you, would I have lost my pants to Sunny Woo? I almost had to hand them over.
Huh?
How can you say something so heartless? If it weren't for you, would I have lost so badly to Sunny Woo that I almost lost my pants? Huh? $100.
Dad. Why are you so chicken? Big risk, big reward. Go all in and take him down. Trust me.
You sure about this?
Don't you trust this brain? Do it.
All in.
Mr. Shaw, let's just say luck wasn't on your side. I'll take this money. We're done for today.
No, Sunny. Lend me a little more. At least let me win some back.
You already owe me a small fortune here. You couldn't pay it back even if you sold your daughter.
I'll pay back every cent, I promise. Even if I'm broke, my daughters-in-laws are loaded.
Fine. Then I'll get a little more for Mr. Shaw. I'll play a couple more rounds with you.
Come on, Dad, bet. Do you even know how to play? We have a straight. What are you afraid of? Bet. Go all in. Don't chicken out. Oh, heavens. Why did you give me a host like this? This is the textbook definition of screwing your dad over.
Ruby. You haven't really forgotten what you did to the Lin family over the years, have you? Take a look at these bricks, and these roof tiles. Every single brick and tile here was paid for with the money we got from the Lin family by marrying you off.
And our bed, the bedding on that bed,
The fridge,
The washing machine.
the tape recorder.
the old hen in the yard.
We're the ones who are family. We're all in the same dirty boat. We stick together.
So I was just your cash cow? And I was a real scumbag before. That's not a shrew. That's a bandit. And even then, Leo still put up with me. He's hopelessly in love.
Only 'cause you saved his life when you were kids.
Did you just move here? What's your name? I'm Leo. Don't be scared. From now on, I'll protect you here. No one will dare bully you. Let me take you to catch some fish. Are you okay? You never said you couldn't swim. You're awake. I saved you. You know, your life belongs to me now.
My devoted, rich husband was hurt badly. Looks like for my new life in the 80s, I'm on my own. What's going on here?
I heard there's a film crew shooting here. They're looking for extras.
A film crew?
That girl, the one in pink. You, get ready.
Wait, a film crew? I know the film set like the back of my hand. Right. This is just the beginning of the golden age of cinema. Making movies is like printing money. In my past life, I was a top-tier screenwriter and a natural-born crew member.
You, the girl, you're the one. Go get ready.
Director. Wait, didn't you just say you'd use me?
The original's two-faced friend. She's always treated the original like a fool, pushed her to gamble and get a divorce, all to take her place as the Lin family's daughter-in-law.
Ruby couldn't care less about movies. She prefers drinking and gambling.
Actually, I'm really into movies. Art house films, war films, Port Sterling films, patriotic films, historical epics, dramas, silent films, musicals. I love them all. What about you? You've never even seen a damn cartoon. How would you know what I like?
Ruby, I'm just worried you're not familiar with filmmaking. After all, you dropped out. I just don't want you to embarrass yourself.
From scriptwriting to post-production and adaptation, securing investment, crew assembly, art direction and set design, location scouting and storyboarding, casting and costume fitting, to the final cut. Sound familiar enough?
What the hell are you even talking about? I can't even understand it.
Whoa, you're a pro.
Alright then, I'll go prep with hair and makeup, director. Just you watch. Back in my past life, I did every single job on set. Dealing with you is a piece of cake.
You really know your movies. Next to her, I feel like a total amateur.
Director, don't hire the wrong person and mess up the whole shoot. That Ruby Shaw's a notorious shrew. She could throw a tantrum right in the middle of a take.
Relax, it's just a background part. We'll be done in no time.
Oh, director, you've got to reconsider. Her vulgar mouth and plain looks will ruin our film.
Director, one of the leads for this scene just bailed. We might need an extra to step in. What? That scene has a huge monologue. Where am I supposed to find someone who can memorize all that?
Hey, I can. Lovely weather, isn't it?
Yeah, not a soul in sight.
Director, can I give it a try? Director, hey, can I give it a shot?
I've never seen her look so confident.
Not bad, young lady. You've got the look. But there's a ton of dialogue in this scene. Memorizing it all would take ages. But
Just give me one take. Let me read the story outline first. Then I'll improvise.
Improvise.
Ruby, who do you think you are? We're making a movie here, not playing house. Every single word was crafted by the writer. You can't just wing it.
That's why I said that I need to see the outline and the key lines. Memorizing it all would take too long, but I can adapt the lines to make them sound more natural. I'll keep the story intact and bring the character to life.
Ruby, if I remember correctly, you can barely read. Everyone's busy. Nobody has time for your games.
No problem. I can give you a quick summary.
Even if someone's got nothing better to do, the director isn't just gonna say yes.
All right. We're out of options. One take.
One take.
All right. 3, 2, 1, action. Cut. Absolutely perfect. In such a short time, you've managed to understand the character so well. Your delivery was spot on and concise.
All thanks to your direction, director. I'm a pro screenwriter. I've seen it all. With the character profile and script in hand, improvising on the spot is a breeze.
This is the address and contact info for a renowned film investor. With your talent, I'm sure you'll find this useful.
Fantastic. Thanks, director.
Damned gambler. What's she so proud of?
This is perfect. Maybe I can use my past lives, screenwriting skills and film knowledge to make waves in the 80s film industry. And I, Ruby Shaw, will ride the wave of the economic reform and charge full steam ahead. Holy crap! A lovesick guy's about to jump in the river. Holy crap. A lovesick guy trying to drown himself. Must have been hopelessly in love all these years. Now he's heartbroken, ready to end it all for love. Don't do it! I haven't even had my taste of the good life yet. Leo!
You can't die. Leo.
You can't die. Oh crap. I used too much force. Leo, please, please don't die. If you wake up, I swear I'll be good to you. He's so handsome. A couple more kisses shouldn't hurt, right? you're awake.
Next time you try to save someone, could you aim better?
Sorry about that. I was worried you were gonna jump, okay? I just used a bit too much force. Exactly. Aren't you my husband? Of course I'd worry. Look, whatever the reason, I saved your life, so you're not allowed to die without my say-so.
Got it. Can you take your hand off me now?
My bad. It was a reflex. No, no, no. Ruby, get a grip. You country bumpkin. It's only been a few days since I transmigrated, and I'm already getting handsy. Now I'm even checking him out. But I swear I saw his firm pecs, waving hello to me.
What's wrong? Your ears are so red. Running a fever.
You're the one with the fever. It's just a bit hot. Don't get any ideas. I'm not blushing because of you.
I can tell. Oh, I'm sure. You have no idea what shyness is.
So, you go take a shower first. You just came out of the river all sweaty. Go wash up.
You should go first. We don't have much hot water at home. You always said there wasn't enough for just you, so you always went first. I can just take a cold shower.
What? Are you telling me all these years, for my sake, you've been taking cold showers, even in winter?
You've always known this.
They say those who betray a sincere heart deserve to die. With my original persona, it's a wonder I haven't been struck by lightning. Leo, do you really like me that much, when I've been so awful and mean? Yet you put up with all my tantrums. Just because I saved your life once when we were kids?
We were just kids back then, but I don't want to break a promise I made to you. Back then, you said you wanted to marry me. Seeing you so happy made me happy too. I thought you really liked me. But after we got married, I realized. You liked money.
Leo, wake up.
You've heard that lie 1,000 times. Ruby, don't tease me.
Looks like the original really gave him PTSD. Honey, let's take a shower together. Okay. It's a waste of water just letting it run. This way, we can both take a hot bath.
So that's what you meant by taking a bath together. I thought.
Yeah, what did you think it was?
Leo, you two haven't been intimate all these years. Now you're getting a divorce. What more are you hoping for?
What are you thinking about? If you want me to scrub your back, or soap you up, I could do that. TCH, fine, have it your way. He's been in there for a while. Why is it so quiet? I designed this co-bathing scenario. It shouldn't be this uneventful. Does Leo really have no desire for me? He's not frigid, is he? This bath feels so hot and cozy. Just hard to reach my back. Sure would be nice to have some help. Now, This soap, you gotta stand up to work it. Work it in little by little, till every inch is all slippery. What the?
80.
Leo, you big blockhead, are you listening to me?
I finished ages ago, went to grab you a towel.
How long have you been there?
A little while.
Hey, Ruby, it's fine. I understand, I really do.
Mom.
See? Women get women.
Mom, don't get the wrong idea. Ruby and I didn't do anything. You and Dad. Where's Dad?
Thank the ancestors. Thank the ancestors. Looks like the Lin family line might just continue. Even if this daughter-in-law isn't much, we'll take her.
What do you mean I'm not much?
Dad, will you two knock it off? I've written up the divorce papers. Tomorrow, Ruby and I will go file for divorce. You can take a look. If everything's fine, then. Ruby Shaw, what are you doing?
I'm not signing anything.
Ruby, are you sure you're serious about not divorcing this time? This isn't just because you think the settlement's too small, and you're pulling another stunt, is that it?
Mom, I'm serious. I've already warned my family not to cause any more trouble. You, Dad, and Leo have all been so good to me. I will cherish our family.
This might be the first time she's called this place her own home. I just want you to stop harassing my parents. Especially stop hitting them up for gambling money.
Don't worry, I'm swearing off gambling and drugs for life.
Ruby. Mr. and Mrs. Lin, Leo, you're all here. Sunny Wu from the gambling den is looking for Ruby. He wants her to bring the money and come see him.
That little snake again. She's in cahoots with Sunny Wu from the gambling den. They drove the original me deep into debt and pushed her to the brink.
Ruby, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned your gambling in front of Mr. and Mrs. Lin. My mouth just runs away from me. Why don't you slap me to make yourself feel better?
Don't mind if I do. Happy to oblige. That mouth of yours isn't fast, it's foul. What have you been eating? Garbage? It's not just your breath that stinks, your heart's rotten too.
Ruby, I know you've been down about losing all that money, but Leo is such a good man. I just hate to see you keep breaking his heart.
My husband's heart is my business. As for you, keep your little schemes to yourself. They're practically slapping me in the face. I'll go take care of it. I'll be back soon.
Ruby Shaw.
Relax. This time, I'm ending this for good.
Ruby, where have you been? Sunny Wu dragged me over here. Says if I don't pay up today, he's gonna chop my hand off. Go find Leo. Quick, get some money from the Lins.
Ruby Shaw, took your sweet time, didn't you? Any later, and your old man's fingers might not all be there.
Oh, wonderful.
Which finger should we take? I'll do it for you.
Who you trying to scare with that cleaver? You looking for a fight? Listen up. Debt's a debt. It's only right. The kind of money your family owes. Chopping off your old man's hands and feet wouldn't even cover it. We're gonna need yours too.
All right, cut his first, then mine.
I'm telling you, paying your debts is the law of the land. The money your family owes. Chopping off your dad's hands and feet still wouldn't cover it. We need yours as well.
Fine, then chop his off, and then you can chop off mine.
Stop.
Ruby Shaw, you're a real shrew. Trying to out-thug me, are you? Is it worth risking your life over a bit of debt?
Exactly. Ruby, it's just a little money. Why don't you just do what you always do? Go ask the Lin family for it. You wouldn't really dare chop off your own finger, would you?
Care to find out? Since you backed down today, then stop hounding us every single day. As for how my family got into this debt, you know perfectly well. Let me make this perfectly clear. From now on, I, Ruby Shaw, will never gamble again. I'll find a way to pay you back, but not through gambling. As for my dad, if he gambles again, you can chop his hands off for all I care. It's none of my business.
Are you all right?
Is anyone chasing us?
No.
Oh my God, that scared me to death. Let's get home, quick. Seems this shrew persona of the original isn't so easy to wear either. Not sure if it's the transmigration, or if my original persona's rubbing off on me, but my nerves are getting steelier every day.
You really didn't gamble today.
How many times do I gotta say it, for you to finally believe me? My stance is the same. In this life, I'm at war with gambling and drugs.
If what you're saying is true, if you can keep your word, I can use my money to pay off the debts you owe.
Whoa, hold on. Honey, your money is our family's money. It doesn't just fall from the sky. Why should we use it to pay for my and my family's mistakes? Let's save that cash for a better life. What's wrong with being a wealthy family? That's not how charity works.
It's really hard to imagine those words coming from your mouth.
My melancholy dreamboat actually smiled at me.
What's a dreamboat?
You're the dreamboat, my dreamboat. Anyway, don't worry about the debts. I'll earn the money myself. I won't leech off the Lin family anymore.
Since her illness, she really has changed. Even though she's still quick-tempered, she's become more positive and sensible. So how do you plan to earn money?
I'm making a movie.
You're what?
I know it sounds a bit far-fetched, but it's not impossible. In the future, with short videos and microfilms, anyone can be a creator. Everyone's an online star, okay?
Ruby. Are you still feeling the side effects from the medicine you took?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Look, this is from the director who was in our village, filming last time. I can write a script first. Then find this Port Sterling investor for funding. Port Sterling cinema is in its golden age right now. With my screenwriting skills, and all the classic films from the golden age I saw in my past life, it's basically an open book exam. After dreaming of being a screenwriter for so long, who knew I'd get my shot in the 80s?
According to you. You gotta write that thing. What's it called? A script.
Right. No time like the present. I'll start writing now. Where's our paper and pen?
But you don't even know how to read.
What? I'm completely illiterate?
You sure you want to buy paper and pens? You've always gotten dizzy looking at words since you were little, so anything in our house that even smelled like culture, you trashed it all.
Didn't leave a single book.
Anything with words on it. Gone. So, by that logic, you should be illiterate.
Oh, look who's here. Leo's taking Ruby to buy stationery? I remember this stuff used to be contraband in your house, right?
At our place, the contraband is a snake. Drink it? Forget it. Just the smell makes me sick.
Ruby, what on earth are you talking about? You're always so cryptic. No one gets you. But you really ought to learn a thing or two. Leo, you know, was in the first class of college students. After the entrance exams were reinstated, what could a college grad and an illiterate possibly have in common?
In my past life, I was a top student at Northwood University, literature department, no less. And now I'm being called illiterate? The common language between us as husband and wife doesn't seem to depend on being educated or not. 'Cause in our house, we don't talk poetry and prose. We talk romance and pleasure.
Coughs.
Well, hello.
Exactly. Who's better at that than Ruby?
Hey.
Yeah, who could possibly be better at this than Ruby? Oh, Leo, remember what the village chief said? That the civic virtue campaign is just wonderful. I was thinking of putting it on the blackboard. So could you show me how to write it again?
Isn't it written in the notebook? Just copy it.
Oh, come on now. My handwriting's just not up to par. Unlike you, your handwriting is as handsome as you are.
I'm counting to 3. Step away from my husband and my money.
Oh, don't get so worked up. I know you're not one for studying, Ruby. I just don't want you to disappoint. All of Leo's good intentions.
What makes you think I don't like studying? I just picked up 3 characters. Let me demonstrate. Read it out to her.
More. On.
You're like a toad on my foot. Doesn't bite, but it sure is disgusting.
You actually know how to write.
Just think of it as a miracle after my near-death experience. Anyway, your wife is no illiterate.
Since you're literate, maybe you could work at the Lin family's clothing factory. That'll get you closer to your goal.
Exactly. How could I forget my working-class soul, working for the family business? I'm totally on board. My husband is so smart. Let's go then. Time to go home and work on my script.
All this, it really does feel like a miracle.
Wow, your factory is huge. Not bad at all. Honey, when they said you were from a wealthy family, they really did underestimate you.
Well, it had to be. With the way Ruby used to spend money. If Leo didn't have the means, how could he ever keep up with that?
I'll take on some office work here at the factory. Even if it is your factory, I don't want to just freeload off you. I'll do my job well and help out where I can.
Won't that leave you little time for your script? I've thought it through.
I can write during my breaks.
Well then, we'll be counting on you, Ruby. Just don't end up causing more trouble. This is a factory, not your home.
Mr. Lin, we've got a problem. The new batch of imported equipment just arrived, but the manuals they gave us are all in English. This machinery is so advanced, we can't understand it. None of us know how to use it.
Oh, this is bad. Manuals for large equipment like this are full of specialized technical jargon. Unless you're a professional translator, it's nearly impossible to understand.
Exactly. All the technicians are trying to figure it out, but nobody's got a clue.
Don't panic just yet. Can you take me to see it?
Ruby, no offense. This is a factory. Can you rein in that attitude? Stop doing whatever you feel like. All these skilled technicians can't figure it out. What do you think you can possibly do? You'll be lucky if you don't make a mess.
We've got real problems to deal with. I don't have time to trade barbs with you.
Let's all go take a look.
What is all this nonsense?
Come on, who can even make sense of this? Make way, Mr. Lin's here.
I did go to college, but my foreign language skills aren't that advanced, and a lot of these words I don't even recognize.
Then what are we supposed to do? Should we hire a translator? That'll take at least half a month. If this machine sits here idle, we're losing money hand over fist every day.
This batch of machines here are mainly imported garment dyeing machines and fabric printing machines.
You can actually read this.
Got any paper and a pen?
Mr. Lin, none of our skilled technicians can make heads or tails of this.
Let me give it a shot.
Is this even gonna work? None of our skilled guys can figure it out. What's she trying to prove here? Exactly. Everyone knows Ruby Shaw spends all her time throwing tantrums, drinking and gambling. She can't even read a single word. Do you think Mr. Lin letting her work here counts as pulling strings?
Ruby, I'd advise you not to be so stubborn and make a fool of yourself. There are a lot of people watching. If you can't translate it in a moment, or if you get it wrong, It won't be just you who's embarrassed.
In my past life, I worked my butt off to get into Northwood University. I thought I could change my fate on my own, but my student aid scholarship was taken by my father for gambling. In the end, I had to drop out early because of debt and go work to earn money. Fortunately, this English isn't too difficult for me. Back in my past life, I struggled so hard to get into Northwood University. I truly believed I could change my own destiny. Then my scholarship and aid got snatched by my dad and gambled away. Ended up dropping out early to pay off debts and had to work my butt off. Luckily, this English isn't too tough for someone like me.
Just look at her. No way she can actually translate that. Did surviving that disaster really get her possessed and turn her into a genius?
All set. This manual is ridiculously long.
Leo, is this even correct? What if she just made it up to save face? If the machine breaks down later, our factory will be screwed.
Right or wrong? Just let the technician try it. We'll find out soon enough. With your level of education, even if I wrote it in pinyin, you still wouldn't get it.
Hey, I'm just concerned. What if later, because of Ruby, a mistranslation breaks the machine? The loss would still land on Leo and the factory.
That's right, Mr. Lin. These machines are vital for our livelihood for the rest of the year. If production lags, and we lose money on these machines, we'll have worked all year for nothing. Mr. Lin, exactly. You can't risk our jobs, just because she's your wife. That's right.
Everyone, settle down. The results will be out soon, both as the factory manager and her husband. I believe in Ruby.
Mr. Lin, we have the results. Mr. Lin, the results are in. Completely fine. The machine is running normally now. The translation was spot on.
Who would have thought? Ruby actually knows English. That's a relief. We won't lose money. How is that possible? Who could have guessed? Mr. Lin must have known all along. Otherwise, why would he have insisted so much? Exactly.
Guess I didn't let you down, Mr. Lin.
You helped the factory avoid a loss this time. Thank you, Ruby.
Why so formal between us? If you want to thank me, do it tonight.
Mr. Lin, we really should thank Ruby for her contribution to the factory. I think she'd be perfect as our brand ambassador.
Since we're a women's clothing factory, we've actually been looking for a brand ambassador recently. Many of the female workers have already signed up. Oh, right. I remember Jenna signed up too, didn't she?
Leo, what do you mean, signed up too? I'm the most popular choice in the factory, okay? It's practically a done deal. You can't just replace me, just because she translated some crappy English.
My college career in my past life, I never got to finish it. Maybe I can have a second chance at college.
Ruby, what are you thinking about? You look so happy.
Nothing. I just suddenly remembered. There's something I regret not doing in this life, and I can make up for it.
What about the brand ambassador position?
Forget it. I have no interest in fighting over things with certain people. Being in the public eye like that is more suitable for Jenna. She's thick-skinned.
Hey,
Where's the manager? Where's the manager? Get the manager out here to judge this for me. Manager.
Mrs. Liu, what are you making such a fuss about now?
I'm looking for the manager to judge this for me. Mr. Lin, there's a hussy in our factory. Are you going to do something about it or not? I want Mr. Lin out here to settle this. Mr. Lin, we've got a hussy right here in our factory. Are you gonna do something or not?
This is Renee. She's been bullied and slandered by everyone in the village.
That widow, ever since she came down to our village, she's been drowning in gossip. You're telling me her husband cheated at cards and just vanished. Word is, he got killed out there. If you ask me, she's the one who jinxed him to death. I tell ya, look at that jinx face of hers, always looking like the world owes her a fortune. I bet all she ever thinks about is how to seduce men.
Renee has had a hard life these past years, living all alone on the outskirts, keeps to herself, won't talk to anyone.
I'm telling you, Mr. Lin, you gotta give me justice here. I demand answers. This hussy seduced my Quentin. I caught them red-handed. It's indecent. She's a parasite on our socialist society.
Enough. Mrs. Liu, look at your Quentin Liu. Who in their right mind would want to seduce him? That body. HMPH. You've probably sucked him dry already.
Ha ha ha. You, what kind of nonsense are you spouting? He couldn't do it even if you wanted him to. This young widow, she got lonely, wanted a man, so today she set her sights on my Quentin. Usually, who knows how many of your men she's hooked already.
Mr. Lin.
Mr. Lin.
I really didn't. I've always kept to myself, staying on the edge of the village, just to avoid the gossip that follows a widow. Today, Quentin Liu tried to take advantage of me. He's been harassing me for ages.
Quentin Liu, what really happened here?
I didn't do anything. Why would I bother with a widow like her? She seduced me.
Quentin Liu, tell Mr. Lin the truth. You can't lie like that. It was you. You peeked at me in the factory washroom. I caught you, then you blocked my way home.
Hey, don't you dare slander me. You're the one who lifted your shirt for me. You deliberately tempted me.
Exactly, she's the one who seduced my husband. How could she do such a thing, lifting her shirt like that? I always said she was that kind of person.
So you say she lifted her shirt for you. Then tell me, what exactly did you see? If you ask your husband, of course he'll say she was the one coming on to him. Quentin Liu, you say Renee yanked her top down to seduce you. So what exactly did you see? Don't be shy now, Mr. Liu. Spill the details. Tell us exactly how Renee tried to seduce you. Be specific.
Ruby, isn't this a bit?
We can't just take Mr. Liu's word for it, and just believe him?
Exactly, you spineless coward. Speak up, what are you backing away for? She's got no shame, why bother saving face for her?
Shush she pulled her top down.
Which side?
The right side, I think.
What did you see?
Just her shoulder.
Did she use her right hand, the one with the bracelet on it?
Yes.
But she had no bracelet on her right hand.
Then it must have been her left hand.
So you're telling me she used her left hand, the one with the bracelet, to pull down the right side of her top, exposing her right shoulder?
Yeah, that's it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Quentin Liu. Renee had no bracelets on either wrist. You've been lying this entire time. Have you been harassing Renee regularly? Or any other female workers? That won't be hard to prove. Admit it now, and it's a moral issue at most. But if we take this to the police and press slander charges, it won't end well for you. Quentin Liu. Renee wasn't wearing any bracelets at all. You've been lying this whole time. Have you been harassing Renee or any other female workers? That won't be hard to prove. Admit it now, it's just a moral issue. But if we go to the police and charge you with slander, it won't be so simple.
I couldn't help myself. I tried to peek at her showering, but she caught me. I was afraid my wife would kill me. So I had to pin it on the widow.
You're pathetic. You're a disgrace. Come home with me now, or I'll beat you to death.
Hold it. You haven't apologized yet. Bullying a single woman, smearing her reputation with lies. That's a terrible thing to do, isn't it?
Apologize.
I'm sorry. I wronged you.
Let's go.
Would you be interested in being the clothing factory's brand ambassador? Renee, if I remember correctly, your name is Renee Wang, right? I'll just call you Renee from now on. Calling you Mrs. Wang all the time just feels a bit awkward.
People at the factory usually just call me the widow. You're the first person to remember my actual name.
Ruby, I know you mean well, but ever since Hank passed away, Renee hasn't liked being in the public eye. This brand ambassador thing.
A widow already attracts enough gossip, and the factory workers don't like me either. I appreciate the thought. Being a widow already invites enough gossip. The folks at the factory don't like me either. I appreciate your kindness.
It's just, can just anyone be our brand ambassador? She represents us, the women workers, and the women who wear our clothes. She's a widow. Her reputation's no good. Wouldn't that tarnish the factory's image?
The bad reputation you're talking about is just something made up by prejudiced people. Like you. What's wrong with being widowed? It just means her husband died young. Her man shouldn't have gambled. She's the victim here. Since when did widow become a slur against women?
Well, that's what everyone says. Some people even say that Hank Chen was jinxed to death by her.
From now on, anyone in this factory spreading such talk can get out.
Just because she's widowed, she has to endure your gossip and slander? Isn't this a women's clothing factory? Isn't Renee a woman? Isn't she a worker at this factory? Since when does this era only tolerate women with perfect families? Renee, you've got to fight for something for yourself. Otherwise, they'll give you nothing, not even respect.
She should at least be pretty. Look at her, always looking so miserable.
True, she's pretty and elegant, but she's missing that spark. Ruby,
You changed her whole life.
I didn't change her. I just helped her find herself again.
Ruby.
Oh, Mom, didn't I tell you to stop doing this? You shouldn't be doing this anymore. You.
It's fine. I want to do this. About what you did today. I've heard all about it. Looks like my daughter-in-law's really turned over a new leaf.
It was the right thing to do.
Go on, rest up and soak your feet. I put some medicinal herbs in here. Good for women.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
All right, you go ahead and soak.
Drink up.
Dad, what is this? I'm not sick. Why should I drink medicine? I'm not drinking it.
Bottoms up. Listen up. This stuff is packed with potent tonic herbs. Don't worry, I guarantee it works. Drink up and perform well tonight.
Perform what?
What do you think it is? To restore our Lin families, the man's authority, of course, and give me a grandson soon. Drink it now, while it's hot. It won't work if it gets cold. Okay, ha 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 ha.
We're off to bed now, and we'll be sleeping like logs. You two rest early too.
Go on, get going.
Oh my, I'm actually feeling a bit shy. Here I am, a 21st century woman, and I'm getting cold feet over this. Could it be, today's the day I finally sleep with my 80s dreamboat husband? Gosh, I'm actually feeling a bit shy. I'm a 21st century woman. Why am I getting cold feet now? Could it be that tonight's the night I finally get to sleep with my 80s dreamboat husband?
Why is she just frozen there? She gets what our parents meant, right? Is she still not willing? Relax. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just lie here, that's all.
Aw. Oh my God, seriously? After all that, and you're not gonna do anything? Men, yeah, right. Next, I'll just give you a hug.
Then I'll just kiss you.
And then, he. Why hasn't he made a move yet? Is this blockhead really not gonna make a move? If you won't make a move, I will. Honey. Tonight. You're not getting away from me. Oops, my bad. Ruby, when did your self-control get so weak? But what can I do? My husband's just too amazing.
Ahem.
Morning, Mom and Dad.
Look at the time. It's practically noon. Did you sleep well?
Ahem. We slept very well, Mom.
Ha ha ha.
Come on, Ruby, eat more. Look at you, writing scripts, and running to the factory. You're working way too hard.
Oh, come on. Ever since Ruby came back from the hospital, you've been more and more pleased with our daughter-in-law. Just look at us. Our status as father and son keeps dropping.
Of course I'm pleased. Ruby, not only did she save the factory from losses, she also helped that Renee. I've always felt sorry for her. So what if she's a widow? Whenever your dad ticks me off, I feel like becoming one myself.
Oh, go on, get out of here.
Anyway, I've finally figured it out. Being a working girl in the 80s is no picnic either. Gotta start my own business. I need to be financially independent and rely on myself.
What do you want to do, Mom, Dad, and I will all support you.
Oh, I need to go out. I have to mail my script at the post office. I'm taking the tricycle.
Oh, dear. At least finish your meal first.
Hey, you, don't just stand there grinning. You need to put in some effort. You need to carry on the Lin family line. Give it a boost just like the economic reform. Get what I'm saying?
I know, Dad.
You rascal. Hey, say, that Ruby, we have a bicycle she never uses. Why is she taking the tricycle?
This era's not so bad. It's just that staying in touch is a real pain. You have to go to the post office just to mail a letter.
Why did you even come back? Thought you didn't care if your old man lived or died. You even went after your own dad's hand with a knife.
I came back to get some things.
What things? What in this house is yours?
Oh, really? What in this house is yours? True, nothing's mine, but the Lin family's stuff is. Last time, you said everything belonged to the Lins. The washing machine, the fridge, the tape recorder. Oh, right. And that old dumb chicken in the yard.
But all these things, you were the one who brought him over before. Besides, we didn't marry you off for free. We had to get something out of it.
Yeah, Ruby, I was counting on using this stuff as a bride price to get myself a wife.
Is this marrying off a daughter or selling her? Just because I'm the older sister, I have to be obsessed with my brother? So I was your sweet little girl growing up, and now I'm just walking cash?
Ruby, you can't say that. They always say the eldest sister is like a mother, right?
Well, that's a load of crap. Just because I'm the sister, I'm just supposed to suck it up. Did anyone ask for my opinion before having me?
I told you she was a waste of money. Now she's married. She thinks she's all that. Can't even remember who gave birth to her. Starting to side with outsiders.
Outsiders? Weren't you the ones always saying, a married daughter is like water spilled on the ground? Besides giving birth to me, what have you ever done for me? Favoring your son, selling me off, using me, leeching off me, so I'm just a piggy bank for your son?
Either way, you're not taking this stuff. I'll be straight with you. I went gambling the other day. I already pawned all of it to Sunny Woo.
What? You good-for-nothing bastard, you went gambling again? This stuff, that was supposed to be your son's bride price. Are you even human?
I said, I'm definitely returning this stuff. Threatening me with Sunny Woo won't work.
Ruby, please. Don't do anything rash. Even if you don't care about your own brother, you should at least consider the debt for raising you.
Ha. I'm taking it all back. All of it belongs to the Lin family. Tell Sunny Woo, I'll cover the debt. I'll pay him back within a month. Sigh. Looks like the original owner's debts won't be easy to pay off.
Sunny, stop hitting me. You're gonna break my old bones.
If you knew you couldn't handle it, why did you let her take my stuff?
She said it belonged to the Lin family, but she promised she'll pay back every cent within a month. She said a month, so it'll be a month. What else could I do? I'm completely broke.
Trying to play me for a fool, huh? You want to keep all your fingers?
Hey.
The Shaws may be broke, but the Lins aren't. The Lin family's clothing factory has money.
Ruby, dear, was all this really necessary?
It's our family's stuff. Of course I had to take it back. Besides, I was the one who stole it. So I had to correct my mistake.
All right, it's your call. From now on, you're running this house.
So Dad means, from now on, you're the lady of the house. You have the final say.
Oh, Dad, I couldn't. I'm just trying to fix my own mess. Besides,
Your father only said that because I agreed.
I might have to go away for a while. The debt to Sunny Woo has to be paid. 1 month. I'll definitely be back. Whoa, hold on. I told you, I'll handle this myself. I can't keep dipping into your family's money.
Back when Ruby got married, the Lins gave a huge bride price, including 50% of the factory shares.
Well, but those shares are worthless. The factory's been in the red, no dividends for years. Besides, what good is something you can't see or touch?
Shares are useless, but that new equipment is a gold mine.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. If Ruby finds out I sold the equipment for money, she'll skin me alive.
You don't dare.
Of course I dare.
Open up, we need to settle this now. Get Ruby out here. Yeah, come out. She's bleeding the factory dry.
Come out. Give us back our hard-earned money.
Come out. Hand Ruby over. Give us back our hard-earned money.
Hey, Leo, if you go out there now, they'll tear you apart. When you get down to it, it's all Ruby's fault. She got you into this mess, then ran off and disappeared.
You know what happened to half the factory's machines.
I just heard. Ruby's dad owed the gambling den a fortune, so he used the 50% factory shares you gave his bride price to pay off his debt to Sunny. Sunny turned around and sold them for cash.
That's an illegal transfer of factory assets.
Director Lin. Judging by the scene outside, things aren't going too well for you.
Sunny Woo. Do you know how half the machines at the factory disappeared?
I heard it through the grapevine too. Ruby's father owed a huge gambling debt, so her dad took the 50% of the factory shares you gave as a bride price to pay off his debt to Sunny Woo. Sunny then turned around and sold them for cash.
That's an illegal transfer of factory assets.
Who can really say for sure? After all, Sunny Woo is a shareholder now. What can we say if he sells his half? This whole situation is definitely wrong. Mark my words. Ruby and the Shaw family were in on it together. I always knew something was off about her.
Ruby would never do something like that.
The equipment's gone, the factory's shut down, and we can't even make payroll. Even now, you're still defending her? Everyone wants you to hand her over and give an explanation. So where is she now? She took off.
I said she wouldn't. If you have nothing else, you can leave now.
Director Lin. From the look of things outside, you're not having an easy time of it, are you?
Sunny Woo. You took an entire factory, the livelihood of all these people, and sold it off. How could you?
The Shaw family gave me those shares willingly. I have a shareholder agreement. I sold my own property. What's the problem?
All these years, you've had your eye on this factory, went through all the trouble to trap the Shaws in gambling debts. Quite the effort.
This is just the beginning. I want your half too. Just agree to transfer it to me, and I'll cover all the workers' wages outside.
In your dreams.
If you won't think of yourself, at least think about the people out there. Can you really stand to watch them go hungry? Because of you,
Finally, I'm back. Mr. Lin, are you really agreeing to sell shares to pay us?
What else can we do? My wife and kids are waiting for me to put food on the table.
Ah, Mr. Lin has it tough too. All of this is Ruby Shaw's fault.
She's the one who caused this.
Ruby, where are you now? It's been a month. Are you okay?
Hurry up, Mr. Lin. Your people are waiting.
Leo, paying the workers now is the most important thing to calm everyone down. Your money over the years either went into new equipment or was squandered by Ruby. You simply can't afford that much in wages.
I can sell shares today to pay everyone, but I have to reiterate, none of this has anything to do with Ruby. She has never done anything to harm the factory, or any of you.
Sunny, once this is done...
Don't forget the 10% you promised me.
Relax. When have I ever let you down?
Don't sign it. Mr. Lin, don't sign. This factory is the Lin family's life's work. There must be a scheme behind this. Someone is definitely sabotaging us.
If anyone's sabotaging us, it's Ruby. She put the factory up as collateral for a debt she didn't repay. Now we're all going hungry, and she's nowhere to be found.
Ruby is definitely not that kind of person. She's Mr. Lin's wife, and she even helped recover losses for the factory. Mr. Lin, at the very least, wait until Ruby returns and explains things before making a decision.
Wait for her? Do you want everyone to starve to death together? I know. Ruby helped you become the brand ambassador. You're in cahoots with her.
Who says Ruby Shaw, skipped town? Honey, did you miss me? Did you miss me, honey?
Of course I did.
Quite the party. Looks like everyone's here. The welcome and the unwelcome.
How dare you show your face here? Do you have any clue what you've done to the clothing factory and to Leo?
Wow, starting off with the heavy accusations. Sunny, didn't I tell you I'd pay you back within a month?
Your father was the one who willingly transferred half the shares to me. He sure raised a fine daughter. Marrying you off was worth a fortune. But now, Director Lin is the one begging me for help. What I'm doing here is offering a lifeline.
Ruby, you're finally back. Mr. Lin was desperate to pay everyone's wages. He was backed into a corner. He's trying to sell to Sunny, so everyone can get their hard-earned money back.
I'm back. Don't worry.
Don't worry. You're the cause of all this. Your family's gambling debts are massive. That's why Leo had to use your factory shares bride price to pay them off. Sunny sold the equipment, but you can't blame him for it. Now he's finally willing to help Leo out. And you want to come here and mess things up?
Jenna, our family's affairs are none of your business.
It's true. It's because of me and my family that Leo and the factory are in this terrible mess. I won't make excuses.
You finally understand now, but it's too late. Sign the contract, so I can pay everyone.
Don't keep us from getting paid.
But our family's business is no concern of yours. The workers will get their money, and the factory shares will never be yours. You've been scheming so hard for this factory. Sunny, your little scheme is wearing thin.
Yes, I do want this factory, but you have no choice now. It's easy for you to flap your gums and talk big like that. Do you know how much money that takes?
Ruby, don't be rash. It's not a small amount. At least several $100,000.
Don't worry. Your wife's a real moneymaker.
That's a fortune. Ruby, you've been gone for a month. You didn't get into some dirty business to get all this cash, did you? Like, gambling again, huh?
Using gambling money to pay wages? All these decent, hard-working folks, you think they'll stand for that?
I trust Ruby. Everyone, relax. She'd never do something like that.
I trust Ruby too.
What good is your trust? This much money. If it's not from gambling, did she rob a bank or something?
Actually, these days, the film industry is practically printing money. Haven't I been telling you? I wanted to make money in movies. Last time, I mailed out a script. But then, Sonny was breathing down my neck about the debt, so I took the script straight to Port Sterling.
Hey, you useless punks, move it. You wanna wrap up or not?
Whoa.
Now this feels more like it.
Hey.
What do you want?
I'm here to see your investor. I sent him a movie script before. A director sent me.
You're a mainlander, right? These days, everyone's looking for an investor. You're not special. You think you can just walk in? If you're here for a free meal, at least use your head, pretty lady.
Oh, come on, boss. Just let me in to look for him. I came all the way from out of town.
Ah.
I can work for you.
Hey.
You think that'll work on me? Look. We're short a continuity supervisor right now. Can you handle that?
No problem.
Alright then. Make it quick.
Useless punk. So many people. How am I supposed to find the investor?
Kiddo. Get out of the way. Do you think you own this film set, standing there like a statue?
Ruby Shaw. Looks like I'll have to risk it all one more time. Then, I spent every day cozying up to that gangster boss. We'd grab meals and chat. Gradually, we became friends.
I thought you actually had some skills. Turns out you just ran off to Port Sterling to cozy up to a big shot.
I just love that unsophisticated look of yours.
So smugly pleased with yourself.
Hey boss, what do you actually do? I see you around the set, but you don't seem to do much.
Ha 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 ha. Just a lousy security guard, here for the free meals. But you, mainlander, I've been watching you. You know your way around the set pretty well.
I did my homework. Back in my past life on set, you were probably still out there roughing people up. That's the camera crew. They're still using film stock. A film camera. So every time an actor flubs a take, it wastes film and drives up costs. But the foundation of Port Sterling's booming film industry
is the actor's solid skills.
Plus, an industrialized production team and top-tier fight choreographers. Even the most complex martial arts films can be shot in under 10 days and still pull in hefty box office.
Well. You really know your stuff. Impressive. So, what do you want? You know who I am by now.
Boss, a director referred me. He wanted you to check out my script. Just you wait. With all the Port Sterling films I've seen, I know I can win you over. Turns out the gossip I heard in my past life about the Port Sterling film circle was true. I heard from others that a lot of Port Sterling films nowadays actually have investment from the syndicate behind them. The day I saw a guy who looked like a gangster boss, lounging so casually on set, I took a gamble. He must be the investor.
I'll take the script. I'll give you 300,000 up front. Later, we can collaborate on the film.
Looking forward to working with you.
Feisty. I like it. Ha 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 ha.
Thank God. We don't have to sell the factory.
Now we can pay off all the workers. Now, let's settle the score.
What score? I sold my own property. You owed a debt. You paid it back. Fair and square. What's more, I was just trying to help Mr. Lin out.
Help? You went through all that trouble just to get your hands on this factory. Must have fried your brain. But with your IQ, that wasn't enough. So you brought in Jenna and my good-for-nothing dad.
Don't you dare slander me. I've always been on Leo's side. And I never wanted Leo to lose the factory he worked so hard to build, to just go down the drain.
Oh, really? First, my dad, without my knowledge, gave my dowry to someone else. In this matter, can you really say you didn't use carrots and sticks? The actual owner never agreed. That's not legal, is it? Second, Sonny, you sold off the factory's assets without approval from the company or its other shareholder, Leo. That's illegal appropriation. You stirred up the workers, smeared my reputation, all for your own gain.
That's slander and incitement. You want to play the villain? Fine.
But at least be a villain with a brain and some common sense. At the very least, look up the current laws first.
About everything Ruby just said. Before, I couldn't do anything because we owed you wages. I didn't take any action, but now, since that's no longer an issue, these matters will be handled by the police.
Whoa, Leo. Let's talk this over. Don't call the cops.
Yeah, Leo. I did it all for your own good. You know that. Whether you're the factory director or not, I'll always be by your side.
So you're saying I should thank you?
Sonny, when we go to court, remember to bring all those loan shark IOUs. We'll settle it all at once.
Whoa. Ruby, Ms. High and Mighty. Let's talk this out. I'll do anything you say. Don't back me into a corner.
Yeah, I swear I'm not working with Sunny Wu. Ruby, we grew up together. Please, just let me off this once.
Fine. First, Sunny Wu, you will return the 50% of the shares in the clothing factory that you acquired through illegal means.
No problem. We'll sign the papers right now. I'll return them immediately.
The cash from selling off the factory equipment should cover our old debts, tear up the IOU. As for the money that's left, I'll give it to the company's accounting department. That should cover the losses.
Everyone, you heard her. Ruby doesn't owe the clothing factory a single cent anymore, and she's not the same Ruby she used to be. I hope you'll all stop misunderstanding her from now on.
Finally, free and clear of debt.
Too bad about your old man, though. All that scheming, his daughter's dowry is gone, his son's bride price is gone, and everything in the house is gone too.
He should count himself lucky. At the very least, his gambling debts are gone.
All right, everyone, come and collect your pay.
Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Lin.
Let me take a look at you, my dear. Oh my goodness, you've lost weight? You must have been through a lot out there.
No, Mom, I'm doing great. By the way, I brought you back gifts from Port Sterling. Come and see. Dad, this is that handmade teapot you've always wanted. Tea from an aged purple clay pot is so fragrant.
Oh, this is great. Really great. You can tell it's master craftsmanship.
Mom, this is the fine silk embroidery you've been talking about. This is all the rage in Port Sterling, too.
Is that right? It's beautiful. I love it. You're so thoughtful, Ruby.
What's the matter? I didn't get anything for you. You mad?
It's not like I need anything. Why would I be mad? I'm just glad you're back. I don't need gifts.
So, you don't want it? Well, guess I went to all that trouble for nothing.
Hey, I want one too.
Relax. Your gift is already waiting for you at the factory. If you want it, you'll have to earn it, tonight.
You know what they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Come on, baby.
What are you doing? Are you heating up the food for me?
No. I'm just doing some light exercise.
Honey, that's exactly what I love about you. That innocent but sexy boy look.
No, I didn't get it.
You don't need to understand.
Leo, come out for a moment.
What is it, Dad?
Such fine clay. What tea would go well with it? Black tea. Or green tea? Well.
Just brew your most expensive tea.
Right. A fine pot calls for fine tea. That makes sense.
You should get some rest early, Dad.
Keep going.
Oh,
Ruby. This fine silk embroidered scarf. How should I wear it to look good? This thing is too fancy for me. I don't know how to wear it.
You look good in anything. Mom, you've got natural beauty and incredible grace. You look good in everything.
You're such a sweet talker. You two should get some rest.
What? Are you mad? The old couple were happy with the gifts, right?
seems like they're in no rush for grandkids.
Humph. Seems like you're not interested. What a shame, I just bought this new lingerie from Port Sterling. The latest style. Remember what I said last time about the gift I brought back from Port Sterling?
You said you'd already sent it to the factory. I haven't seen it.
Stop looking. Let me show you right now. Renee, come on in. Check this out. I brought it back from Port Sterling, the trendiest women's fashion designs on the market. So, what do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
The designs are definitely cutting edge, and they look great. And you know what? I'm really starting to think making Renee our brand ambassador was a genius move.
Look, even though we've gotten through the crisis for now, I gotta say, our women's designs are still lagging behind. Trends in the big cities are changing fast. We gotta keep up. And I brought back a whole bunch more. They're even trendier than what you see in the big cities.
They're pretty, sure.
But
Aren't they a bit too daring?
Renee, what century are we in? You're a modern woman now. No need to be shy. This is for work. This one's perfect for the younger crowd. It's all the rage internationally. And professional attire? Super in demand. Pretty cool, right? Bottom line, women's fashion moves lightning fast. So, the design concept is everything. With these samples as a reference, then, I'll sketch up some more trendy design patterns. That way, our factory's future is looking bright.
Ruby, thank you. Life threw me a curveball, but then it gave me you, a Ruby who shines like the sun. You chase your dreams fearlessly. You love and hate with your whole heart. This Ruby. She's something else.
Gorgeous. Wow, so trendy.
We've never even seen anything like this before.
With these outfits as our guide, and Ruby's designs, our factory this year is definitely gonna make the most fashionable and best-selling women's wear.
Absolutely. Did you see the clothes on our brand ambassador? She looks amazing in them. Exactly. So gorgeous.
We should wear clothes this nice from now on.
Renee, you've got such a beautiful smile. This is the first time I've seen you look so relaxed and happy.
Yeah, it's been so long since I felt this carefree and happy. It's all thanks to you, Ruby, because of you. I've found my own confidence and happiness.
Here's what I think. You gotta smile more from now on, and find yourself a boyfriend. After all these years, you can't stay single forever. Don't you get lonely?
I'm a widow. It's not easy to remarry. All these years, I've barely managed to pay off most of Hank's gambling debts. I don't want to live for a man anymore.
Why should we live for a man? We date to make ourselves happy when we feel like it. You're widowed, but you can't punish yourself for it. As for men, you still gotta find one. Check this out. Handsome, huh?
Mr. Lin is definitely handsome.
So? Go on, touch him. He's so firm. Feels great, right?
Ruby. What do you take me for?
I'm just using you as an example. When I make movies someday, I'll definitely cast you as the lead. Once we women are successful, men will be a dime a dozen. Then, you can find one just like him.
You're getting way ahead of yourself.
I'm serious. Hugging him would make you so happy every day.
Alright, I'll listen to you. I'll find a real hunk someday too.
What's wrong with Renee?
I think I just saw Renee's late husband.
Go on, run. The moment you saw me back, all you could think about was grabbing your stuff and running. Have you forgotten? I'm your husband.
You call yourself my husband, all these years. I thought you were dead. You lost at gambling, so you cheated at cards. When you got caught, you just ran away, not even a word. Everyone said you were dead. Did you ever really think of me as your wife?
You dare curse me? I'll make you regret it. You think I've had it easy all these years? I've been on the run, with nowhere to even lay my head. But look at you. And now you're some kind of brand ambassador for the clothing factory? You're even on TV. Must be nice, huh?
You call this a high life? All these years, paying off your gambling debts. Do you have any idea what I've been through as a woman? Just surviving has been a struggle.
Look at you now. Must have made a fortune. Be a good girl. Hand over the money. I'll be good to you from now on.
Ha! In your dreams, I don't have any money. And even if I did, I wouldn't give you a single cent. All these years, because of you, I was cursed at by everyone in the village. Slandered. And bullied. In my heart. You died a long time ago.
Fine, don't give it. After all these years away, I've almost forgotten what a woman feels like. You're even more alluring now. Today, I'll remind you what it's like to have a man.
Renee? Renee? Renee.
All right then, you're gonna pay for this. Just you wait and see.
Renee, are you okay?
Ruby, I'm okay.
Renee. Quick, let's get her to the hospital. Renee, are you in pain anywhere else? Don't be scared. Leo and I are right here with you. We won't let Hank near you again.
I'm not afraid, Ruby, since you helped me. Talked some sense into me. Gave me a job. And stood by me through everything. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. I won't listen to a word Hank says anymore. I want to divorce him.
I support you.
My whole life. I've felt so suffocated. You're the one who showed me that a woman has to live for herself and find her own worth. It's not about some man. Or about family. Now that Hank's still alive, I'm gonna start living for myself.
I'm just worried. Hank won't just agree to this. The fact that he came back clearly means he's desperate.
Look who we have here. You cheated at cards in my own joint all those years ago. Been hiding out all these years. And you dare to show your face here again. So? Tired of life.
Out there? Look, I know I was wrong for cheating back then. I know the street rules. Means chopping off my hands and feet. But I'm back now, to propose a partnership. Succeed at this. And what happened before? We can call it even.
Partner with you? What makes you think you're good enough for that?
See, we have a common enemy. I heard not long ago, you got played by Ruby Shaw and the Lin family. We team up, take them down. Once we get the clothing factory, you take the lion's share. I get a small cut, and our past beef. We call it even.
Fine. This time, we find a scapegoat. Let's make this quick and clean. Mr. Shaw, it hasn't been that long since last time, has it? Daring to show your face in my gambling den. Aren't you scared your daughter might come after you with a knife?
Sonny, what choice do we have? My sister's heartless, cleaned out our family savings. But I still need to get married, right? We just came to try our luck, see if we can scrape together a bride price.
Exactly. My future daughter-in-law says, if we don't pay up, she won't marry him. Just don't tell Ruby Shaw, okay? Just let me play a couple rounds.
All right. So, how much you got?
This is all we have.
Not bad, Mr. Shaw. Digging into your secret stash, huh? All right then. I'll let my buddy here play a few rounds with you.
Mr. Shaw, go easy on me, will you? Ruby Shaw and Leo Lynn are good friends of mine. Sure thing. We won, and we won again.
Dad, we're on fire today. Looks like I might finally get married.
Hey, old-timer, you're on a real hot streak. I'm done. I'm out. If we keep playing, I'll lose my whole nest egg. Hey, come on. I'm just getting warmed up. You can't just quit now. Sonny, is everyone here a sore loser?
Then you should play a couple more hands with Mr. Shaw. It's just cards. You win some, you lose some.
Fine, I'll risk it all with you. So we're agreed, then. Win or lose, nobody leaves early.
Nobody leaves.
After you.
Sorry about this. Looks like I'm winning this one too. Looks like you've got a good hand. My hand's not bad either. All in. All right, I called.
Since you're both so confident, then show your cards.
My bad. Looks like I'm about to win again. You must be holding a good hand. Mine's pretty good too. All in. Good. I call.
Well, you're both so sure of yourselves. Let's see what you've got.
Sorry about that. A monster hand. I win this one. It's all gone. All of it.
Mr. Shaw, it's only a few $1,000. Don't worry about it. I can forget about the money, but I need you to do a little job for me.
What's that? As long as you give me the money, I'll do anything you want.
I need you to steal a company seal and forge a contract. Jean will get you the key. I just need you to steal it for me. I'm going to change the name. Lynn's Apparel.
You're up early. You didn't get much rest last night, right?
That's exactly why I didn't sleep well. I wanted to make you something nice to help you feel better. Here, to perk you up. I'll go get Mom and Dad.
Mr. Lin, something terrible happened. There's trouble at the factory.
Stay calm. What's going on?
Someone's causing trouble at the factory. It looks like it's Renee's husband, back from the grave.
Let's go.
Isn't that Renee's man? How'd he come back from the grave? Ugh, faked it to dodge his debts. Obviously, comes back and immediately picks a fight with his own wife. What a piece of work.
Hank, I'm telling you again, I'm divorcing you, no matter what. You won't control me anymore.
Well, been on TV a couple times, got a little fame, and now you think you're a star? What do you think you are? Huh, you're my woman, my property.
I'm not anyone's property. I belong to myself alone.
You. Stop.
Hank, if you lay a finger on her, I'll make sure you regret it for life.
Hank, this is a clothing factory, not a gambling den. You better back off.
Back off? She's my wife. I can do whatever I want to her. That's my right. And this place is my buddy's clothing factory. I can do whatever I please here. None of your business.
What are you implying?
Meaning what? Sonny, show yourself. There's trouble in your factory.
Leo, Ruby, long time no see, huh? Sunny Woo is back.
What are you talking about?
Huh? You forgot already. Because of your wife's gambling debts, you transferred this factory to me unconditionally. And as for that, Jenna can confirm it.
What?
What's wrong? Have you forgotten already? You owe me gambling debts because of your wife. You've already signed the factory over to me, remember? No strings attached. As for that, Jenna can back me up on that.
I'll vouch for it. The ownership of this clothing factory has already been transferred to Director Wu. We have the contract right here. This document bears the company seal. The company seal is on the first floor, in the cabinet in the factory director's office. Make it snappy.
When you're done, bring the key back to me.
All right.
But,
Will this really work?
It'll have to. Once we get the company seal, we'll finish the contract overnight, and you two are off the hook.
Fine.
We understand.
When the time comes, you two just be the scapegoats. This factory has nothing to do with you anymore. It belongs to Mr. Wu now. My advice? Before things get ugly, get out of here. Otherwise, I'm calling security.
Jenna, you're forging a contract with outsiders. That's illegal.
Hank,
Keep your wife in line. Got it?
that's slander. Yours truly, Sunny Wu, is a law-abiding citizen. If anyone's breaking the law, it's Mr. Shaw and Sam Shaw. I have nothing to do with it.
Don't worry, Sonny. This bitch has lost her backing. I'll teach her some manners soon enough.
Teach me manners. You think you're worthy.
Leo, your plan of feigning weakness to lure the snake out of its hole really did the trick. Guess I underestimated you.
Even though you've been handling all this recent mess and turning the tide, I've been in business for years. I'm not completely useless. I don't need to rely entirely on my wife, do I? Hank won't let this go. Back in the day, he used to run with Sunny Wu. We can't go head to head with him this time. We need to resolve the issues with Renee and the factory all at once.
You're so smart, honey. I'll follow your lead.
Good, then I'll need my father-in-law and brother-in-law
To help set a trap.
Don't think for a second that pawning off my dowry to Sunny Wu behind my back is something you can just sweep under the rug. After all these years, you know damn well just how ruthless I can be.
No, of course not.
Good. Enough with the threats. Now for the carrot. Glad you understand. All you want is to get a bride price for your son, isn't it? Is that really so hard to do? Help me put on a show for Sunny Wu. The payoff you give him won't be less than this.
Ruby, what are we supposed to do there?
Gamble. Lose all this money. It's best if you're utterly defeated.
No, I definitely got the company seal. And I stamped the contract overnight. There's no mistake.
Well, blame it on skipping school when you were a kid. You can't even read. Ignorance is a scary thing. Oh, wait, I know. Why don't you ask Jenna Zhang? What's printed on it?
Moran, don't read it out loud. It says LLC. We've been played.
It was indeed a trap set for you. Didn't expect you to cooperate so well. Blame it on your own stupidity and sheer greed.
You bitch. You set us up. Then we all go down together. You bitch screwed us over. Fine, we all die together.
Hank.
Don't do anything rash.
As long as you let Renee go.
And agree to divorce her. We won't press charges.
Right, you lay a hand on her. It's a criminal case. Think about that.
Leo, Hank works for me. Hand over the factory to me. Half will do. And I'll have him let his wife go. Otherwise, you'll be collecting her body.
Bullshit. Don't you listen to him, Ruby. I'd rather die than agree to be his wife. And I won't let the factory fall into the hands of gambling thugs like them.
You bitch. You really want to die?
Hank, calm down.
Ruby, you know those folks you told me to meet at the village entrance? They're here.
Finally made it.
What's going on here? Gangsters. Who's he? Gangster. Mainlander.
This must be that actor you mentioned. Not bad. What are you filming here? A family drama? Shut up. Who the hell are you? Playing at being from the Port Sterling Syndicate? This is none of your business. Get lost, or I'll stab you too. Little lackey. A little paring knife won't cut it. You need one of these. Who the F*** are you? Quit playing Port Sterling gangster. None of your business. Get lost, or I'll stab you, too. Little lackey. A paring knife won't cut it. You need one of these. A gun. Beat. Boss, I screwed up. I won't do it again, boss. What's going on?
It really wasn't me, it was all Sunny Woo.
You'll pay for this, Leo. That kid spooks way too easily. A toy gun, and he nearly pissed himself. You think I'm some kind of gangster? I'm Brother Honum. I'm one of the good guys.
The script development you submitted last time is all set, and I'm here this time to sign the contract with you. You're the director, she's the actress. And me, I'm the money.
Mom and Dad. My husband.
Oh my goodness, you're finally back. Renee's here too. Look at you, a big star now.
I'm nothing compared to Ruby. She's an ace director now, and she's in high demand.
Did you miss me?
I missed you so much, honey.
Oh dear, alright, behave yourselves. Your parents are right here.
Ruby, you're back.
Is Dad still gambling?
No, no more gambling. Now I work at the clothing factory. Your mom too.
That's right, Ruby, I'm working there too. I'm actually saving up to get married. I'll bring the girl around to meet you.
Here. The red envelope I promised you.
Come on, let's take our seats.
Come on, everyone.
Nothing beats a home-cooked meal. You know what? Renee is officially divorced now. I propose we all raise a glass to celebrate Renee being single again.
Now I can finally find a boyfriend.
Sunny Wu and his gang have been arrested. Here's to the bad guys being brought to justice.
And here's to me quitting gambling for good. The Shaw family is back on track. I was wrong before. Mr. and Mrs. Lin.
No need for that on such a happy day. Here's to us, and to our country, getting better and better.
Cheers.
So in the future, you'll just be out shooting movies every day, making a fortune, and just leave me behind.
You think you can escape my grasp? Dream on. Now I have someone I love, a family who loves me, and a career I love. I'm more than content. The only thing left is my dream of college. My name is Ruby Shaw. This time around, in the 80s, I've taken good care of myself.